Listen, curly hair me and straight hair me are not the same. Y'all better talk to me nice. Hey girlfriends, welcome back to my channel, ProudMane. It's your girl Ava, your loyal girlfriend, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing to you a hair butter that I absolutely love for myself and for my daughter. It is featuring fenugreek. You know how I feel about my fenugreek. I don't play. So it's going to have fenugreek in there, moringa in there, and a lot of other, well, not a lot of, a few other herbs that are essential for overall hair health and hair growth. So I'm not gonna do much talking today. Let's just jump straight into this video. Let's go. So this is what the oil looks like in the infusion stage. As you can see, I stir it every now and then you want to take it off the heat and allow it to cool down completely before you extract the oil. So part 2 of this hair butter, you're obviously going to need shea butter. So I'm using actually 8 ounces, so the whole container of shea butter. And I'm going to use the same double boiler method to melt the shea butter. So I heat up some water and I don't have the heat on. I just let it sit in the pot and melt all the way down. And then I'm going to get my cheesecloth so that I can strain out the previous oil that we made, and I'm going to add them together. So there are different ways that you can do this. You can actually extract the oil separately without adding it to the shea butter right away, and then freezing the shea butter in the freezer for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then adding the oil when you're blending the butter. Or you could do it like me, where you add them all together right now and then refrigerate it or put it in the freezer. This is just my preference. So I add it to the freezer, or I place it in the freezer for about an hour. As you can see, it's still a little bit loose, but it's a little bit hard on top, which is perfect, exactly what you want. You don't want your butter to harden all the way, otherwise you're gonna have difficulties blending it and whipping it to your liking. So I do recommend that you don't leave it in there over an hour. So right now I'm just blending to my liking. I like it super fluffy and super light. And then halfway through the blending or whipping, I like to add my essential oils. Here you can see me adding peppermint and rosemary. I love these two essential oils. Not only are they so fragrant, but they help with blood circulation, and they're so super essential for hair growth. So after I add those in, I blend some more for about another 10 to 15 minutes, just until I am satisfied with the consistency of the butter. As you can see, she's already looking thick and luxurious and just so buttery. This is so satisfying to watch. I don't know about y'all, but like, even when I was whipping this, I was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to stop. But yeah, this is about the consistency that I like. As you can see, when I rub it on my hands, like it just melts right away, which is exactly what you want, because this will harden as the weeks go by. So you want to whip it real good so that it lasts as long as possible, and maintain the integrity, like the fluffiness and the airiness of the butter. So I'm just adding it back to that container that I scooped the hard shea butter out of. You could do this, or you can put it in a different container. I had a ton left over, so I also put it in another container, which I don't recommend because it's not a wide mouth container, so scooping it out will be difficult later on, but I just wanted to show you how that would work. I put it in a Ziploc bag and I cut the tip open, and then I was able to kind of pipe it in. So yeah, that's what that looks like. And then you just want to tap it on the counter or on a flat surface just to get the air out, and then you can add some more butter in there as well. So this is what it looked like. Yes, you've got to give this a try. I guarantee you'll love it. So now I'm adding it to my daughter's hair. It is freshly washed and clean, and I don't have any products in her hair. Now, normally before you apply a butter, I would recommend that you put a leave-in, but for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show you guys how it applies on its own, how it looks on its own, and you can see it applied very well. It was very soft and very smooth. It wasn't clumping or anything like that. And as you can see, her little twists are so cute, and they're super hydrated and moisturized. And you can also put this on your scalp as well, because of all those other herbs that we included and the essential oils. This will be a really nice treat for your scalp as well. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And you can see the before and after. This is the texture of her hair and how dull it looks when it's just dried and no product. And then when I add the butter, it's like night and day. You gotta try this, especially if you have low porosity hair. This would be super hydrating for your hair. I highly recommend that you try this, especially in the harsh summer and winter months. This would be ideal. So yeah, give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And in the meantime, you grow, girl. Yes.